Welcome to Tone Wars Sunday night. I'm Carrie, and that's Jarrod.
What's happening, guys? Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yeah.
Had a lot to do before we went live, so kind of caught up with me. I had to update the website and do all the behind-the-scenes stuff for the live stream and everything. So this pack is available on the website, and I mean, I figured why go live with a pack when it's not on the website, so I had to hurry up and update all that and put it on there. So yeah, that modded Marshall sounded so good. I'm like, I'm going to profile this because I know people are going to want it, and I don't know what it is about Marshalls, but everybody loves Marshalls so much. I'm like, okay, here you go. I mean, I think they're great amps. They don't always work for me, but this one actually sounded really good, so I figured why not, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, I wish I could have done ToneX too, but I just didn't have time. I wasn't going to sit down here for 6 hours and do it. I just like, man, I got other things to do, so.
It was hot today.
Dude, it was so muggy.
Hot and humid.
Nasty. It's just disgusting outside right now.
Mm-hmm. My hair is extra curly today.
Yeah. It's so bad. Yeah, I wanted to go for...
Last week was glorious, though.
I know, and we're paying for it today.
I know, it was like low to mid 70s. It was in the like 60s and 50s at night. Oh, perfect sleeping weather.
Yeah,
perfect. Oh, it was great.
Perfect porch weather too.
Porch weather, outside. Oh. I tried to be outside as much as possible.
Same here. I probably put 60 miles on my bike this week. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
At least 60. Yeah, I rode everywhere this week. It was awesome. And I was out on the deck quite a bit. I finally got the fire table put together, and actually I didn't have to put it together. I just had to unbox it.
Right? The first time that you got surprised in a good way.
Finally. The problem was, though, I mean, it sat in my truck for like a month, 5 weeks, because my truck was at the repair shop for 5 weeks. So, can I have my table, please, and my truck? So, yeah.
Oh, here's my first yawn.
Oh,
of course,
boy.
we went live. It's the basement. It has to be the basement.
That's crazy, man.
Come down here and start yawning.
Yep.
Now, my son is still doing football. Well, I mean, football season just started. Their first game is next Wednesday, but I'm sure that the weather this past week was a nice break for them too, being outside.
Hell yeah.
They practice from 4 to 9, dropping them off. And before that, they had to be there at 2:45 to 3:45 for conditioning, for like the weightlifting. They go to the weight training room and then they go outside.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's been a lot. This is our first year of high school football, and it's absolutely a lot more than I anticipated. And they had a last-minute practice today, crazy, on a Sunday, and they're practicing on Labor Day as well. So screw you if you have plans or want to go out of town one last time, you know.
Yeah.
I love watching him play. I'm glad that he's doing it and he does well, but like, that's a big commitment, a huge time commitment. And like, when does he get to rest? Like, you need the weekend for your body to adjust and recover and heal a little bit.
That's tough, man.
Yeah, 5 days a week, and then that's my soapbox for today. I know kids tend to be soft these days, but that's a lot. It's a lot.
Yep.
Well, let's say hi. Riffs and Reapers here. He says, I have 2 Randy Rhodes MXR Plus. Hello, retirement.
What's going on, man? He's referring to that video I did today. Yeah, that was crazy. Like, when I went in and talked to Marty and some of the guys at the store the other day, he was just showing me. He's like, dude, have you been on freaking Reverb or eBay? And I'm like, no. He's like, check this out. And he showed me. He's like, look at this, $12.99. Somebody sold this for $12.99. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I was like, I wonder if I should do a video about this. He goes, I would. So I'm like, all right. So I planned on doing the video last night. And I was pretty tired. And then I got that pork butt ready and put it on the smoker. And right after I closed the lid on the smoker, I literally felt my body just downshift about 5 gears. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just get up early tomorrow and do the video because I am in no condition to shoot a video right now. So I literally went to bed.
Good for you.
Yeah, I had to shut down. It was bad. So,
Ben Burnett was here.
hey, what's up, Ben?
Martin Hensley's here.
Hey, what's up, Martin? How you doing, man?
Dean Harkness says it's party time.
It's party time.
Widdly, 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 widdly.
What's up, Dean?
Harley Mann is here.
Hey, haven't seen you in a bit. What's going
I was
on?
glad to be able to be live again instead of watching the replay.
Ah, good to see you, man. Missed you. I haven't seen you in a bit.
Tom F is here. Well, and then I think later down, he was like, well, crap, I gotta head out. I'll catch the replay. Hi and bye. And let me see now that I scrolled way back down there. Martin Hensley is talking to Ben. Way Cool Junior 5. Hello, Ms. Carey with a K. First time watching, many times commenter. Are we going to play that rock and roll tonight? It's the new thing where there be the chugga chugga.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Awesome. Tony Krozik.
Hey, Tony, what's happening, man?
Happy Sunday, ma'am.
What's going on, my friend?
Paul Smith is here.
What's up, Paul?
Paul, I feel like every time I see a new picture of you on Facebook, your hair gets longer.
Dude, it's growing like
It's
crazy.
long as mine now.
What's the secret, Paul? Paul has the best hair I've ever seen. It's like amazing. That guy's got a mane. You should sell
Get yourself some purple shampoo, right? Make sure it doesn't turn yellow on you.
Yep. Donate your hair to science and see what the secret is.
Vince Salutari.
What's up, Vince?
Martin says he bought a new Line 6 Helix Native Power Cab 212.
He got a what?
Line 6 Helix Native Power Cab 212.
Oh, cool, man. How you like it? Let us know.
How you like it? Joe Cinepo, he says, happy Sunday from Joe and Max. We are looking forward to the podcast.
What's up, guys? Good to see you.
Dean Harkness said, I forgot how much fun teaching is. Kind of like trying to have a conversation at a guitar store. Right.
You know what's funny about teaching is it actually makes you better, too, because you learn as you teach, so it's kind of cool.
I'm a terrible teacher. Terrible teacher.
Well, I'm terrible at teaching like pressure washing to an employee because I'm so impatient. I'm just like, oh god, we could be done by now. Like just watch, okay? Can you just watch me?
And learn. Watch and learn.
I can't stand watching somebody do something that half the speed I can do it.
Flux is here.
Hey, what's up, Will?
Yeehaw. Let's see, Steve-O is here.
Hey, what's up, man?
Martin says, I put all my amps on my Moore GE300 and had to sell all my amps and half of my guitars for Dr. Bills.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh,
you know what? I probably
rough.
should start doing that, too, for Dr. Bills. That's crazy.
Wow, that's rough, man.
You have one little surgery.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
No. Gravel Rocks is here.
Hey, what's up, Steve?
Let's see. John Finley.
Hey, John.
Truth first. Sorry to hear that, Martin. Oh, yeah, he's talking to Martin. Martin says, Jarrod, like your video on the RR distortion box.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was something I was pretty passionate about. I mean, I'm all about, people being able to get the gear that they want to get. There's plenty of people out there. There's a lot of broke musicians, There's plenty of people out there that can't afford. Yeah. It's like, and they just want to buy.
Everybody's broke right now.
I know, it's terrible. And they just want to buy something cool, and then you got these freaking people that just come in and take cuts in front of them with their, oh, I'm going to buy 10 of them and then gatekeep this thing and sell a bunch. And it's like, it's just such a crappy thing to do, So I think people should be allowed to just buy the thing they want to buy. And I'm telling you, man, if people just don't participate on the purchasing end of this, it'll be funny to see a guy sitting on 7 pedals that he's got almost $1,000 wrapped up into. Right. And it's like, yeah, have fun sitting on that, dumbass. Enjoy those. And then next thing you know, they're gonna be up on Reverb for what they're supposed to be. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, turn the tables on these guys, man.
Don't do it.
Don't buy them.
Braxel says, I did get a special edition Randy Rhoads pedal at cost. I was tempted to buy another, but I did not. Now I'm debating to open it up. Should I? All this stuff over this rare pedal has me going.
Hey, just open it up and enjoy it, unless you want to keep it for a collector's item or whatever. I mean, I get that too, but, you know, I mean, if you want to use it, use it.
John Finley says, my mud killer is coming tomorrow.
Oh, congrats, man. Good pedal.
Dean Harkness, I always welcome football because the best seasons are ahead.
Yeah, I love fall. I can't wait to ride my bike in the fall. I can't wait. I'll bet I go to the gym, and on the way home, I'll probably take 2 hours to get home because I'll be
smelling all the smells and looking at all the colors. I know, fall's my favorite too.
Isn't the scent of the air amazing in the fall? It's got that crisp, you know, kind of thing to it, and
spiced pumpkin scent.
Yeah, it's just amazing. Oh, and it's so invigorating. You get out now.
Cider.
It's so freaking beautiful in the fall here, and it's literally it's a month and a half or 2 months, but it's literally like 4 weeks, and then all the leaves start falling off, and then the trees start getting ugly. So it's 4 weeks of glorious, you know, and then just you got to soak it in. You really do.
Yep. Braxel says, I was going to buy 2 to have 1 sealed, but I felt like I would be a slob. I should have bought another for one of you guys to buy.
No, I hear you, man.
John Finley says, I have an egg smoker. What kind you got?
Oh, I have the Traeger Ironwood 2 XL, I think. Isn't that what it is?
I don't know.
Traeger, it's I don't know. It's got all the crap on it, you know.
Jarrod goes big or goes home. He doesn't do anything small.
It's got the app, and you can work it from your phone, and super smoke.
I'm always like, we don't need that. We don't need all of it. No, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it.
Yep, I don't want to ever have FOMO, because the thing is, I'm a buy once, cry once guy. Because I don't ever want to buy something and then a couple months later go, oh, I'm missing this thing. Yeah. So I'd rather have too much. I'd rather have too much, because there's always a day that you'll need the too much aspect of something, but I'd rather regret that than regret the other, you know.
Riffs and Reefer. Yeah, smash the thumbs up. You can X out of the live chat, like the, what is it? The live feed, like the whatever it is, and come back into the chat. Braxel says, anyone get a Randy Rhodes pedal?
Yeah, I wanted to review one, but they're shrink wrapped, and Marty's like, yeah, as soon as we unwrap it, I mean, it's kind of yours, you know, in a way, because, you know, it's a special pedal, so he didn't want to take that away from somebody, and I respect that. So I'm like, all right, that's cool, you know, we'll just pass on it. And then, like I said, he was like, yeah, there's going to be a bunch up on Reverb in the next few days for like, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars more. And then, like I said, we were looking through there, and he was like, look at this, $12.99. I'm like, who's dumb enough to buy that? Like, you got to be kidding me. It's probably a cool pedal and everything, but like some of the people said in the comments today on my video, it's probably like just a little off from like the normal one, and it's just tweaked slightly, and it's like, are you really gonna, like, why would you spend that on that? It's just crazy, but I don't know, man. People do.
Martin says people who sell stuff like this should be prosecuted.
I think that, well, we could prosecute them by not buying their stuff and making them stuck with a bill. That's the best way to do it. And then after a while, people won't do it anymore. They'll be like, oh, yeah, remember the last guy that did that?
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if Fluff's going to do a ridiculous Reverb listings video on that. That would be interesting.
Martin Hensley says, it's great, Jarrod. I'm trying to transfer my amps from my Moore GE300 to my Line 6 native to the Helix.
Oh, nice, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's awesome.
Luke von Tajikistan. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about the way I pronounced your name, Luke. My son's name is Luke, so I got that down. But yeah, that's...
Can't do the rest.
I can't do that one. He says, hey, Jarrod, cheers from Germany. Thanks for the EVH stealth recommendation.
Oh, you're welcome, man. Cheers back to you. I'm glad you're liking it. You know, that's awesome. Yeah, the stealth is awesome. It really is.
Tajikistan. Luke von Tajikistan? Did I do it right? Now I had some time to like go over that in my head. Martin Hensley says I'm getting help from line 6.
Oh, good.
Braxel wants to know where Flux is hiding.
Oh, he's here. I saw him earlier.
Yep, his name was earlier. Luke says, sorry for the writing. I'm wearing a cask. A cast? Did you break something?
Oh, man. No worries, man.
No worries. I can read through it. At least it's not German. If it was German, I would really have problems, but I can follow along. Paul Smith says next week the humidity and heat are going to be oppressive. Ugh.
Oh, I hope not. Don't say that, Paul.
Oppressive. That's like the perfect word, too.
Sucks,
AL says, hi from Australia.
Hey, what's up, man?
That's awesome. The whole 5150 iconic drama got me to your channel.
Oh.
He says, I got the amp, love it, with the mixer pedal. Just buy one and put it on the shelf next to the Bad Monkey.
Oh, yeah, the Bad Monkey pedal. Yeah, that one went crazy when I think it was who was the guy for I suck at names, but yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. That dude, he did that. I know his name too, and it just left my brain. It fell out of my ear. But yeah, when he did that video on it, that pedal went nuts, and they were selling like crazy. But that's the way it is sometimes. I always sit back and wait because it feels like I feel like I don't want to make a rash decision, you know.
Michael Lenhoff, I've got the day after they were available. The shop had 2 of them. I'm going to call them tomorrow and go get it if it's there.
Good for you. I actually had some people that were worried because they ordered them from Sweetwater, and they were like, I don't even know if I'm going to get the order fulfilled now. I feel like other people, you know, bought them all in front of me, and that's the problem, because there's literally guys that'll go up there and buy 7 of them or 5 or whatever, and then they'll go sell them on eBay and take cuts in front of people who were just legit wanted to buy it, you know, for their own use. And it's, even if you want to buy it and collect it, I mean, whatever, I mean, that's fine. You're not screwing up the market by doing that, but it's just sad, you know, when people come in and do that kind of stuff. And again, kudos to Marty, because he's been through this before many times. That guy, I mean, he can see this stuff coming a mile away. And he said, I woke up to a bunch of orders and there were people like trying to buy multiples, and he was like, canceled, because he literally just wanted people that wanted the pedal to be able to get it. And, you know, and he could have got greedy and sold 7 at once or 4 at once, but he's like, nope. I want to sell these to the people who really want them. And that's why I love that store. I mean, he has a lot of integrity, and he's a great business owner.
Tony Krosick says, I had a guy on Reverb selling a Mesa Grid Slammer that I wanted. His ad was open to offers, so I offered $40 less, and then he declined. Then I offered $20 less than asking, and he refused that too. What a joke.
I'm open to offers as long as it's the sticker.
As long as it's exactly right, yeah.
Or more. Maybe you should offer him more. See if he declines that.
Luke von Tajikistan says, honest question, do you still have a day job to afford the high quality equipment?
Oh.
His day job is the only thing that will afford.
Yeah. Honest answer, absolutely. I own a pressure washing business. I've been in business for 24 years, and everything you see here was bought with that, except for a couple things that I got. Like the Kraken, I got from a good friend. He's an amazing guy. Jerry, he gave me that.
Donated it to the channel.
Yeah, he donated it to the channel. And this was a trade for a video for the amp. I got that for free for a trade for a video. And the Ingle was also a gift from Ingle. The Ingle Fireball 25 for me doing some videos for them. And that's it. Everything else you see here, I bought with my own hard-earned money. Nothing was given to me. So that's the thing. A lot of people think, like YouTubers, like, oh, you guys get everything for free. No, we don't. I mean, and even if I did get some freebies, I mean, trust me, I earned it by doing the videos. Because some of these videos we do, they take hours of prep, learning the unit, shooting the video, editing, upload, you know, all the stuff that goes into it. So. But yeah, everything you see here was pretty much bought by, you know, the pressure washing business.
0311 Campbell JK says Jared's got one he'll let go for $799.99. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoarding one.
$799.99.
Yeah, I'm gonna go incognito on eBay and start selling these things. But at the same time, it would be like, yeah, you guys are jerks. You know, and I got like 10 of them up there under different names. Boy, that would be something, wouldn't it? Why didn't I think of that? I could be the fireman and the fire starter as the arsonist at the same time.
Flux says, so I finally got a chance to play through my new custom Revv Gen 120 Mark III. Hey, don't you have a custom something or another?
You know what? I got to talk to Derek because I ordered
That's been a while.
It's been a while. I got to talk to Derek and see where I'm at in the list.
I don't know how that just jumped into my head.
That 50 watt, new Revv. The new Revv 50 watt, I got one coming, and yeah, I got to talk to him because he wanted me to do a demo. So, well, congrats, dude. What did he say about the amp?
Sorry, yes, let's see. And after 8 hours of playing it to break it in, I did not like it.
What?
He says, ooh. I opened it up, EL34 is staring at me in the face. No wonder.
Oh, they're not going to make that big of a difference. I mean, dude, the Revv generator Mark III?
Revv generator 120 Mark III, yep.
Wow, that is such a phenomenal amp. And then again, I mean, everybody likes different stuff, you know? I mean,
the strips.
Yeah, I mean, everybody likes different stuff, but I'm surprised, man. That is such a great amp.
Ben Burnett says, understand that RR had no custom gear back when he played. Mixer OD, MXR OD was what he used. So the idea that you need a special RR MXR OD is bat crap cray cray.
Yeah, they might have changed the model over the years and they're just going back to that original circuit. I don't know. All I know is they're not worth $12.99. You know, they're not worth spending that kind of money on. I think that's just complete BS, you know, trying to rip people off like that. That's garbage. You know, if I was MXR, I'd be pissed.
0311 Campbell JK. It's a long name to say.
It's a long one.
Was going to snag one until I saw your anti-video. Thanks, man, with dollar signs.
Oh, yeah. So you saw the anti-video. That's that red pedal that, I don't know if you saw that. That's the one that UA just released. Dude, that pedal smokes. That's a good pedal. I wish I would have had more time with it. It was one of those videos I had to hurry up and do and get it back to the store, but yeah, that is a smoking pedal. I really liked it a lot, and I think if I would have spent more time with it, I wanted to hook it up to my HX effects and like do a full mix with it with the effects and like see how it took like exterior boost pedals and stuff like that, but I just didn't have the time to do it. But I think it's great. The one fail, and I don't know if I'd call it a fail, but the one oversight on that pedal though is MIDI because it has several presets in it, and I think it would be nice if they could, you know, if they would have put MIDI on it, then you can actually utilize those presets a lot easier with like a unit like the HX Effects or whatever. I really wish they would have put MIDI on it. That was something that I was like, if I was in their boardroom, I'd be like, guys, put MIDI on it. I'm telling you, it's like they have to talk to guitar players and see what they really want, and I think a lot of them would want MIDI, and that was one of the biggest comments that I got on that video. People were like, man, why don't they put MIDI on their stuff? I'm like, I know, but if you don't need it, you don't need it, but guys like me would definitely need it, but to each their own. Still a great pedal though.
Flux says, I biased in some 6L6 GCs into my Gen 120 Mark III and a 40 MA per tube. It finally sounds amazing.
There you go. Yeah, because I actually saw them guys live once, and they were switching all kinds of different tubes on that amp. They had KT88s, I think, whatever, and they had EL34s, they had 6L6s. You can watch that video. They did it live, and you know, so you can change the tubes on that if you want.
Luke says, I broke my left arm, which is why my EVH Stealth is still in the box.
Oh, ouch.
You gotta get a neighbor to help you.
Probably can't play it though with a broken arm. Can't play his guitar.
Sorry. I can't even imagine how you would feel if you broke something.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Inhibited you from playing.
I don't even want to talk about it because
I
don't want to.
Still ride your bike, but.
I don't know. I've worked with a dislocated shoulder before. Yeah, it was fun. I went to work the next day and washed 38 trucks, and washed decks and everything. I didn't miss a day of work with a dislocated shoulder. So I don't know. But a break, that's a little different. Not much you can do with that.
Luke also says he spent a year in North Carolina when he was in high school. You guys bring back the best of my memories.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
He has a 41 RN. Does that mean right now? 41 right now? Are you 41 right now, Luke? Is that what it is? You're just a baby.
It's just a baby.
Just a baby.
You fit in my belly.
I don't know. That's him, not me.
I was just chewing, fat bastard. Get in my belly, baby.
Braxel says, how do we find out about these rare pedal releases? I was lucky and stumbled on the video on YouTube a few minutes after it released and got it right away from a store on Revv at cost.
Oh, I got lucky because I see people post and people share things in some of the groups that I'm in. And also Marty, sometimes he'll text me and go, hey, this is coming out. You want to do a video or whatever. So I get kept in the loop regarding that. So
Ben Burnett says, I love RR's playing. Don't get me wrong, but back then there was no custom gear. Maybe Grover Jackson built you a guitar, but no custom electronics.
Yeah, there wasn't any custom anything back then. Maybe you got mods done to your amps or whatever, but everybody was just basically playing Marshalls back then. So
I read ahead who got indie. It's like, oi, oi, Carrie and Jarrod, did you see the Accept concert? I know, I'm a little pain in the ass, but that's because I'm passionate.
I'm passionate.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I actually watched part of it. I'll be watching more of it actually tomorrow. But I did, yeah, it's cool, man. I grew up listening to them. So, Accept, Balls to the Wall, all that stuff. I mean, yeah, I remember all that stuff, man. Good stuff.
Dean Harkness says, Jarrod, you are right. Teaching does make you play better. I'm learning new stuff and dusting off songs I haven't played in years.
Yeah, it does. It does make you better.
Braxel says, like the Wampler Geranium Tamnus Deluxe, there was only... Ooh, I got a advertisement in the... Let's see. Sorry, I got distracted by Donald Trump there. Skip. There was only 2,500 of them, and I snagged one. They were gone fast.
Yeah, they go quick, man. They definitely go quick.
Martin said, he was talking to... He had to sell his house and move into an apartment.
Ouch, man.
Martin, I'm really sorry.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But we're glad that you're still on this side with us.
Yes, we are definitely glad about that. Jeez. Well, let me play a few riffs here.
You got it.
And a mix or two. All right. So yeah, give me a second here. What do I gotta do? I gotta mute the mics. 1 second. Or wait. Are these on? Is this thing on? Turn on the wirelesses. Wrong pickup. All right, 1 second. Oh, a couple little
fun.
jazz notes there.
Jazz notes.
Jazz notes. Yeah, that was fun. I can't wait to get back to regular practice. Yep, it's been a fun week of getting caught up around the house.
Yeah.
And
You've got more to do that way. You just
Yeah.
keep it up.
I know. Yeah, I got a lot to do around here, so I've been planning a lot of projects around the house, and I'm starting to get started on them. And guitar is definitely, obviously, taking a back seat this week.
Michael Landoff says, I did get the sealed one the store had, and they have one they opened for display. I was given the masses a week to find that gem.
Nice, man.
Thunderfoot
for you.
Power has joined us.
What's going on, man?
Let's see. Lots of talking. Luke says, okay, don't want to be too much in the spotlight, but I just saw that you paid for all with your own business. I hope that your business will go strong for decades to come. I am in kind of the same sitch.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope it goes strong too. I mean, it's been last few years have been terrible, but hopefully things will change soon. You know, it's been you know, up and down just like business normally is, but it's been pretty tight these last couple of years. So yeah, I'm hoping for some big changes soon. This
Luke,
economy
don't worry
sucks.
about being in the spotlight. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, man.
Ask away, talk away.
That's what this is all about, man. No worries at all.
Connect with you guys.
Yeah, we love doing this stuff.
Thunderfoot Power says sometimes when you don't like an amp, it can be the cab you're playing through. It makes a huge difference.
No, you're right. I think there's a couple things that come into play. Cab, overdrive pedal might not be the right one for it, and your pickups. I mean, it happens. I mean, I had a guitar here with Fishman Fluence pickups in it, which I hated those pickups, but on some amps, those pickups didn't have as much of an influence on the amp as others. Like if you're playing a modern, more sculpted amp, those pickups sucked with those amps. But fatter, beefier amps, they worked better with them. But yeah, and then there's like if you only have one overdrive pedal and you have a couple amps, I highly recommend you get two different kinds of overdrives. Get one that's pretty sculpting, and get another one like the Odd Box that allows some more low end through, but is better for the more tighter modern amps, so you have best of both worlds there.
Luke wants to know if I have a sister in the continental Europe by coincidence.
Probably not.
I do not. I have a younger brother here in Michigan, but no, but thanks. Jim Simmons says, I have an original late 1970s MXR Distortion Plus, and it sounds okay, but I do not prefer it to my other distortion and overdrive pedals.
Yeah, it really comes down to what you like and what you prefer, right? You know, it's really what it is.
Sal Imbergia.
Hey, what's up, man?
He says he went to see Rob Duke's band, former singer of Exodus, and did his era of songs. His two guitarists, one had a Splawn and the other a Marshall JCM 800. I have to say the Splawn clearly outshined the Marshall.
The Splawn is amazing.
Yeah, you haven't played the Splawn in a million.
You know what?
Beautiful Splawn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my Splawn next week. I'm gonna play that. I love that amp. It's so good. I'll play it next week for you guys.
Let's see. Tony says Revv put TAD red bass EL34s and fluxes generated 120 Mark III, a different blend.
Ah, I see.
Let's see. Martin, hey Jarrod, are you going to get a skeleton key, bro?
I would like to. I'm actually talking to Shay about doing a demo of his next iteration of one. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But right now, honestly, spending money on gear is the last thing on my mind, to be honest with you. But I have done my bit for King and Country on buying gear. So, but I'll see what I could do as far as demoing one for you guys. And last time I talked to Shay, he said that he wants to send me his next iteration. And that was supposed to happen a couple months ago, but what happened was he had a couple orders come in for him, so he had to sell them to them guys. So we're working on something, and then he said when he does send me one, I can profile it and do all that. So we'll keep you posted on that. I can't wait because I loved that amp. I thought it sounded freaking incredible. So
Dean Harkness has hurt feelings.
Why?
He has hurt feelings.
What?
He says, oh, sure, you'll reference the Mike Myers movie, but didn't read my whole first comment.
What was that?
I just missed the word excellent in his first comment.
Oh,
when he
excellent.
Went, wheelie, wheelie, wheelie.
Oh.
I don't have any tissues to share with you. Joe Senapole says Max is still rocking the 5150 Iconic, but we're looking into Angle or Mezzabarba. Exciting.
Oh,
ooh, Mezzabarba.
Dude, Mezzabarba. Get your wallet out.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna spend some serious coin, but I think he'd like either one. You know, I really do. The Ingles are amazing. I mean, if Max wants to come over and try them both, I mean, he's welcome to do that.
Jim Simmons says, I also think
I also super duper have a lisp. Suffering succotash.
Can't even do it now. I also think Randy used a MXR EQ with his distortion plus to shape his guitar tone.
Oh, he probably did all kinds of things, you know. I mean, that's the thing. Back then, there was no internet, so these guys had so many secrets, and they hid all that stuff. And I don't blame them. I would do it too. I mean, Eddie used to turn around when he did his tapping at the clubs because he didn't want anybody to find out what he was doing. I get it. Back then, it was like, hey, this is my secret sauce. Why would I give this to the world? This is what makes me me.
Braxel says, yep. Randy used MXR10 Band EQ and MXR Chorus.
Yep.
Lacknex Anthony says, play the UAFX Anti. Do you have it?
Oh, I don't have it. I actually borrowed that from Motor City. I would love to do a live stream with one. I'll tell you what, if I can, if he's got any extra ones, which I don't know, I'll see if I can do a live stream with it. I think that would be fun. Yeah, I just borrowed it from the store and brought it back, like, I think it was the next day or the same day.
Flux says, go Jarrod, it sounds really fat.
Thank you.
Indy says, oh shit, I got commercials right where you comment or read the comment. Yeah.
It happens.
Luke?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, and by the way, you're going to get plenty of captures in this pack. You get 6. I mean, you know how Marshalls are. They got a sweet spot. So I did like a good crunch, DI, and studio. You're hearing the studio ones tonight, which are the amp and cab. And then the DIs are amp only, so you can pair them with whatever you want. And then you also get the modded version of the amp with the Mr. Scary mod in it, and you also get the stock version of the amp. So I did that for you guys as well, so you can have both versions.
So nice.
Yeah, and you get 2 presets. You get one with the modded version amp and one with the stock version.
Luke says it sounds sexy with the delay.
Sexy.
Sexy.
Sexy. Yeah, I like the delay. I'm playing it right now. Yeah, the delay sounds amazing.
Tony likes the cool overlap ping pong effects.
That's how I roll, man. I'm always about stereo. I love the stereo effects. That's why I always tell everybody, if you get a QC or anything else, just get a good pair of studio monitors and you can hear all the ping pong delays and the washiness of different effects and stuff. I just like stereo so much better.
Braxel says, is that the Scary mod, Marshall? Damn, it sounds good and full.
Thank you, and yes it is. Yep, that's the one. And I have 2 captures in this preset. You have the rhythm for rhythms and the lead, with more gain for leads.
Flux says, Carrie, you are channeling Diana Prince again in that outfit and glasses. I have never heard that one before, but thank you, Flux. Princess Diana.
Yeah.
I'll
Hell
take
yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
She's blonde hair and blue eyes, but I'll take it.
She had dark hair, actually.
Well, it was highlighted and blonde.
Yeah, I guess, but yeah, you're talking about Linda Carter? She had dark hair.
Oh, Diana. I was thinking Princess Diana. I thought he typed it backwards.
Diana Prince.
Oh, Diana Prince. There you go.
Linda Carter, yeah.
Oh.
That's even a better compliment. Nothing against Princess Diana, but Linda Carter was, yeah, whew. Yeah, she's a beautiful woman.
Fox says also when Randy recorded all those solos, he only had a 401 millisecond delay because that was the longest delay that had been made. Everyone try playing a solo with only 401 milliseconds delay time. It's hard.
Yeah. He had a lot of struggles back then. We got it easy now.
Luke says, check out the first Knot of Winter Madness solo by Winter Sun. So tasty. There's some video on how it's all played, but my arm is still in a cast. You'll find.
Oh, I'll have to check it out.
I'll screenshot that.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out.
Olden Formula is here. He says, yo.
Yo, what's
Yo.
up? You know what was fun about meeting the guys in Symphony X and all that, and Michael Romeo, is just like,
Or shirt, very cool. Have them in tank tops. Sold the Uber Ultra today, Jarrod.
oh, good for you. And yeah, that's a TW Tone Wars shirt, and I ordered those years ago, and
So many years
sold
ago.
them all. And I'm opening a Teespring store, so I'm gonna have mugs, shirts.
Maybe in the next 5 years.
Oh
we'll
no,
get this
they'll
thing
be
up.
nope. They will be done. They will be done soon. Absolutely. It's on the list.
Let's see. Luke says, and concerning the potential sister, I need an address to put some flowers. Nice. He can give you my address for I like flowers.
I like flowers.
Jim says, Braxel, I think without the EQ Randy used his tone would not be the best surrounding just with the distortion plus.
Could be, yeah. Randy's tone is pretty subjective. You know, I think it worked for the albums that he was on, but it was pretty bright. You know, not a lot of fullness to it, but I mean, it worked for what they did, so I can't really fault them for what they did on the albums. I mean, I never listened to Crazy Train going, oh, it sounds like crap. Actually, it's fitting, so it worked. And I wouldn't want to hear it any other way now, to be honest with you.
Indy, I screenshotted all of these songs. The Accept concert, I screenshotted to send him.
Okay, we will check those out for show.
Tony says, I bet John Petrucci is listening in on the show today. It sounds awesome, Jarrod.
Oh, thank you.
Why do you think he's listening in today?
If he was, I'd be a nervous wreck. And
don't think about it.
Definitely haven't been playing my best tonight at all, so I hope not, you know.
Braxel says he likes Randy's live sound over the studio sound.
Yeah. I agree. Honestly, I like John Petrucci's live sound over his studio sound as well. I think his studio sound is great, but I prefer listening to him live. I think it sounds better. Every time I listen to the DVDs and I watch those of the concerts, man, I'm like, man, that is some nasty guitar tone. It's freaking amazing.
Jeff Hirschberg, hi.
Hey.
Says, hello. Hope you both and everyone in the chat is doing well. Great video today, Jarrod.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Jeff. Thank you so much. I'm glad you liked it.
Okay, cringe off. I hope Jarrod knows what golden nugget he holds. A golden nugget.
Golden nugget.
Shiny golden nuggets. Braxel says, thank you. I didn't mean to just skim over that. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're too kind.
You're too kind. Good sir.
Braxel says, I think Randy was experimenting with this sound and developing it, but he died before we could see what it was going to be like.
I know. It's so sad. Like, you know, I wonder what would have happened with Ozzy and him if he was still around. That would have been interesting to see. That's for sure.
Ale wants to know where the vocals are at. Come on, Carrie. Where's the vocals?
Where they at?
I don't know. They're on strike. Martin Hensley says Randy and Eddie had a big feud.
Yeah, they did. Yep, they had this rivalry between them. So.
Let's see. Ben Burnett. Everybody is commenting that they get commercials. YouTube Premium is $11.99 a month for the first year.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. You know, that's one way around it for sure. Yeah, I'm sorry about the commercials. Maybe they've changed it. I keep getting the
stupid advertisements in the comments. I'll be reading along and suddenly...
I'll have to look into that because they've changed some things, and I'm so busy like with life and doing everything else. I don't have time to read it, so maybe they've added some stuff that I didn't know about, you know.
Oh, I guess we were frozen for a second. I did not get that.
Oh, it's green
Holy
now.
crap, I thought I was to the end of the comments. Okay. We were not at the end. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Braxel, I love my Revv Mark II Gen 740. No amp to me sounds like it.
Oh, it's a good amp, man.
Ooh, Dean Harkness, thank you for the super chat.
Oh,
he
thanks,
says,
man.
Host choice of song for the Tone Wars community.
Host choice of song.
And we got another super chat from Scott Fulmer. Always a good and educational hang. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. Appreciate that.
So much.
Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I'll do a song for you all in a minute here. I'll absolutely. I was going to do Time Flies. I think I got that. Hope I remember it.
Are you going to, you want me to keep going or are you going to play something for Dean?
trying to remember the song.
Dean, you just got like 5 minutes of it. We just got back to commenting.
Well, I'll do it real quick.
Do it.
Let's get her done.
Do this
All right.
song.
1 second here. Time flies. Thank you.
Thank you for the super chat, Dean.
Yeah, a couple little jazz notes in that one too.
Jazz notes.
Yeah, starting tomorrow, I'm gonna get up in the morning, and it's like a battle for me in the mornings now because like I want to go to the gym. I want to get back to that, so I get up and I want to.
So much to do.
So many things to choose from. Feed the cat, let him out, let him go play around in the yard for a few minutes, and have my coffee, And I want to get on my bike and ride to the gym so bad. And it's like, oh, you know, it's so tempting. But I got to get reorganized here. I've literally worked every day almost straight for over 3 months. So I'm trying to get back into my routines here.
Braxel says, I love except seeing them play in the clubs in Orange and LA County in the 80s.
Nice. Udo's coming here. He always comes to the Token every year and plays a show here.
Indy says, even though the Accept is old, they don't feel old like the rest of us.
I know.
I've been feeling old this week. Probably a little too much sugar because my birthday was this last week.
She sugared it up.
I did. Braxel says, yeah, I like the song too, but go listen to Fast as Shark. Oh, they're still talking about. There's Luke said, okay. Okay, Luke. He's got the relationship question. And I just want to preface it by saying we are not married.
No, we're not married.
Not married. And I know I skip over it a lot. People say wife and everything, and I skip over it because I could literally 50 times in a show. It gets old saying we're not married, blah, blah, blah. Like,
maybe we should open that way.
The people that know, but he did ask a nice question that I think I could answer.
Yeah.
It says, relationship advice asked. Is it okay for Carrie or Jarrod to go in the man cave and to do this thing after a long day? How do you stay close and still give each other room? Asking for myself.
I'm going to have to put new batteries in this. The batteries just died, so bear with me 1 second.
I love it. This is the perfect time to ask a question like this. I would say, yes, it's okay with balance, you know, and when you do it, just make sure that your partner knows that you're looking forward to spending time with them. That's what I would say. As long as they are filled and aren't missing you and you're not neglecting them, that you're including them in other areas or all of the areas of your life in some way, I think enjoy your time and then come back together and stay connected that way.
Yeah, everybody needs a little time away.
Right.
Yeah, everybody needs their alone time and time to just kind of do your own thing, but it's nice when you find somebody where your interests align.
Yeah.
And you can do things together, and then when you bring them along, they actually enhance the experience for you, right? I mean, it's like, I'm going to go for a bike ride or something, but you got somebody that's like, they don't want to just go because, well, I'll go too, I guess, but they actually want to go too.
Yeah.
And then you can both enjoy it together, and it's not like you're pulling somebody along with you. It's just, it's symbiotic, I
feel like if you're in a relationship, it's awesome to have your own hobbies. It really is.
Yeah.
Everybody needs time to themselves. Yep. I prefer to go shopping by myself. I don't like dragging people along. I annoy myself.
Zigzag.
Yeah. but
then walk out with nothing.
If you're going to have a hobby that is only for you to do, make sure you have something that you can do with your partner that takes just as much time and that you pour yourself into together.
Yeah.
And when you are going to spend time by yourself, make sure you tell them that you're looking forward to spending time with them later or on this day, or you miss them and you can't wait to hang out when you're finished practicing, whatever. Just make sure that they know that you actually like them and want to spend time with them too.
Yeah, no, it's true, man. It should be a natural thing, or you like spending time with the person, Yeah. I mean, because if you're going to live with somebody, I hope you like them.
Yeah.
Liking somebody is really important.
Indy says, love you, Carrie and Jarrod. Jarrod, your guitar playing is significant.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I always feel bad when people compliment me because the first thing on my mind is like, yeah, but I hit this note wrong, but I'm just, thank you. I'll just say thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully you didn't notice.
Sorry about that. Dean Harkness says, when I was young, I thought they were AC/DC.
Oh, Accept? Yeah. Yeah, there's some similarities. Yeah, definitely.
Flux says, is that the Splawn Nitro, your QC captures of
this is the Marshall JCM 800 with the Mr. Scary mod. That's what this capture is. But I do have some Splawn Nitro captures for sale on the website as well, and those turned out amazing. I mean, that I'm telling you, the Splawn Nitro is one of those dark horse amps. It's like you don't really realize how good it is until you dial it in right and you play it for a couple hours, and then you're like, holy shit, this thing has got freaking massive balls and tons of gain and great tone. I mean, Scott Splawn makes great amps, man, and he's a great dude. So I can't recommend his stuff, enough. He makes really good stuff.
Yeah. Ben Burnett says, Jarrod, I'm done spending money on gear. Also, Jarrod, check out the new gear I just bought today. You are not wrong, Ben.
Yeah.
You are not wrong.
It happens.
I am done spending money. Look at this.
Just like the typical guy, I am done with women. Oh, who's that? Tra-la-la. Yeah. Be right back, guys.
Let's see. Chris Nash joined us. He says, what's up, guys? Later grocery shopping tonight. So he's just getting in. Oh, he was grocery shopping.
Oh, dude. Grocery shopping is so much fun, isn't it? Especially these days. Remortgage the house and go get some groceries.
Luke says that we are so sweet. Thanks for everything.
Oh, our pleasure,
You're
man.
welcome.
Our pleasure.
Chris Nash, by the way, Jarrod, can't believe you actually made a thumbnail that included Huck Tua, your Marshall, rolling on the floor there. I am too. I was like, what?
What? There's
Huck Tua.
Huck Tua girl. Well, that's what I was saying. Is like the Mr. Scary mod is like the Huck Tua for your amp, you know. And I don't know. It was one of those things that popped in my head, and I thought it was funny, so I just used that for the thumbnail. And even David was like, I never would have thought of that, but I think that's pretty funny. So he's like, we're gonna use that. So. But yeah, I'm a metaphor guy. I'm huge on metaphors. So sometimes people get them, sometimes people don't. Most of the people liked it. I had one guy going, what the hell? And I'm like, look,
you
man,
didn't get it.
if it went over your head, I guess this video's not for you.
Dean Harkness, anyone want to take bets on him buying new gear?
Yeah, go ahead, place your bets.
Martin says, Jarrod, I can't remember. Do you have any amp captures for the Line 6, bro?
I don't have captures for that, but I do have presets for it on Line 6 Marketplace. Thanks for asking. There's no captures, though. It's all presets. And I'm going to put out a new, because the Line 6 doesn't do that. They do modeling. They don't do captures. But I'm going to put out a whole new set of impulse responses soon, and I'm going to replace the other ones with this new set. So I can't wait to get those done.
Vasechatrucci has joined us.
Vasechatrucci.
Vasechatrucci.
Such a cool name.
Hey, Jarrod, how are you doing your DI captures? You using a 2-notes device, I assume, or something like that? I wish more people would do DI captures so we can use IRs of our choice. Sounding great.
Thank you. Yes, I use the Oxbox. And I turned off the cab sims in it, and I capture the whole amp. A lot of guys capture just the preamp section, and they sound really thin and crappy. And I don't do that. I capture the power section as well. That's why the DI captures sound legit. I mean, you get that sweetness of the tube power section in there as well. So when you run them through a IR or you run them through a solid state power section, they're going to sound better that way because they'll be thicker and fuller. And I've actually had people reach out and tell me like, dude, I don't know how you're getting these DIs to sound so good. I've captured the same amp with DIs on my QC and I can't get it to sound as good. And I'm like, how do you do it? And they told me they use the send out on their amp. And I'm like, that's why. You're only capturing the preamp section, not the power section. That's why. And they're like, oh my God, I never thought of that. I'm like, yep, you got to do the power section too. And that's why mine sounds so full and big. You know, so that's my trick. I just gave it away, but whatever.
Let's see. Then we lost video there for a bit. Sal, but we're back. Sal says John 5 recently said that he had to stop using Marshalls because as he was traveling the world, they were hard to get. He now switched to EVH amps exclusively, everything stocked, nothing modified. Oh, yeah. Well, EVH amps are nasty. I mean, they're so... And I mean that in a good way. It's a complimentary thing. Yeah, EVH amps are awesome, man. I love my Stealth. And the EL34 100, they're both freaking amazing.
I need tape.
Tape? Why? Your
My
glasses falling down?
keep, every time I look over, I'm like, ah.
You're doing the nerd thing?
Yeah, I can't see it all if I,
sucks.
yes. Getting old sucks.
It's better than the alternative, but it's not great.
I'm just going to go like this and read all of my questions. All right. Ben says, I bet he has a Mesobuki router, and Mesobuki is his internet provider. Tony Krozek, setting up my new German Lil, is it that how you say it? German Lil P split stereo ABY today.
Oh, nice.
After revamping my studio room. 2 tube amps with 2 cabs, same time for left and right. Ping pong delays will sound massive.
Dude, I bet you it just sounds thunderous down there. That's got to be amazing.
Vice Petrucci says, yeah, no Dream Theater albums do Petrucci's tone justice after seeing him live. It's just massive.
You're right, dude. I honestly think his best tone was on 2 live albums. One was the Chaos tour that they did. His tone was amazing. He played a Mark IV on that tour, and I was just blown away at his tone. It sounded so good. Lines in the Sand, I've never heard that song sound better. It was amazing. And then the, God, it was the live before the last one that they did, I thought sounded amazing as well. I couldn't get enough of his guitar sound. It was awesome.
Dean Harkness says, all my favorite bands sound better live. Good example is Metallica. I'll hear some new song and think, meh, then I'll hear it live and really like it.
Well, yeah,
there's
more energy, you know, and I honestly, here's what I think too, like, when you're in the studio, you're using less gain because you're double or quad tracking, and you're using less gain because of that. And the guitars sound, you know, more articulate and everything, but they're missing, in my opinion, a little bit of that sweetness that gain brings. But live, they're using more gain. All these guys use more gain live because they can. They're filling up a bigger space. They need that little bit of extra, you know, forgiveness, I guess, if you want to call it that, for playing live, and they can because they're not quad tracking or dual tracking. So they're using more gain, and I really think that that's one of the reasons why the amps sound better live. I really do.
Andy says, I love all the wired up guitarists. George Lynch, Angus Young, Zach Wild, Yngwie, Ola, Gary Moore, and Jeff Beck, all the wired up guitarists, Steinberg, and so on.
Oh, yeah, they're amazing.
Braxel says, guitar players in the 80s had big egos. It's not like that today.
No, because the internet's right there to humble you if you're on stage and you screw the pooch. Everyone will see it.
Mike Nash joined us.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
Ben Burnett, everybody hit the like button. Yes. Let's see, talking to each other. Dean Harkness, by the way, I've had premium since it was YouTube Red, simply because I hate ads.
Yeah, I'm not a big ads guy either, you know, even though I make money off them, but I don't want to watch them, so I have, you know, YouTube Premium myself. You know, it's worth it.
Andy says, lately I've learned about John 5. Now I love him and Buckethead too, what skills they have.
Dude, John 5 is one of the most fun guitar players to watch play, because even if he's just noodling around, he does stuff that's just so crazy. And he was one of my favorite guitar players on that metal show. Whenever he came on, I was just like, that's how I discovered him. They were like, yeah, today we got John 5 with us. I'm like, who's this John 5 guy? And he started playing. I was like, holy shit. Like, this guy's insane. Yeah. And so before the breaks, he was always playing and stuff, and I couldn't get enough of him, you know. And then I found out he played with Marilyn Manson and stuff, and I was just like, wow, this guy's incredible. And he's from Detroit. He's actually from here.
Martin Hensley, Jarrod, do you think Line 6 will come out with a new Helix Pro?
Good question. I think Line 6 needs to come out with a new something. They really do. Yeah, they need to come out with something new, and they need to do it quick, because there's a lot of other companies out there that are coming up with amazing stuff that people are going nuts over. And Line 6 is a great company, and they make awesome stuff, but I feel like the Helix, as good as it is, and it is a good product, it really is, and it's still a viable product today. But the problem with the digital world is you need to keep coming up with either updates or something new, and you got to keep doing that, where amp companies can release an amp and live off of that for 10 years, and everyone's happy with it. So, but yeah, I think they need to come up with something at least by next NAMM, or else I'm not saying they're going to be in trouble, but people are going to start scratching their heads going, hey, when's the next thing, you know? And I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be awesome, and I hope it profiles.
Let's see.
Luke says, okay, Carrie just answered my question on how to spend time with each other and apart from each other. Man, you struck gold from my perspective.
That's how you do it, man.
Dory McMahon, great guitar playing.
Oh, thank you. I can do, let me do a couple more. I'm going to do, I'll do one more with this guitar, then I'll switch to the purple one and do one with that too, and just see. Yeah, so I'll, let me do a couple more here and we'll answer some more questions, and give me 1 second here. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I dropped my pick. Did you see it flying out of my hand? I'm like, oh my God, how do I? I'm not really very quickly, so I was like, oops.
There's so
Start
many
over.
comments tonight. You guys have been great. I don't think that we're ever going to catch up.
Well, we can stay for a few more minutes.
Aaron Lucas
Hey, what's up, Aaron?
said, better late to the party. Haven't seen your name in here in a
Yeah,
second.
it's been a minute.
Thank you for the birthday wishes, and you're welcome for all of the things that I do for the Tone Wars brand and the community. Sit here and read the comments.
Hey, you do a good job, and it's not an easy job.
No, it's fun though. Fun, fun, fun. Tyler James, how are you?
Hey, what's up, man?
He noticed the Tone Wars shirt as well. He said whenever we get him up, he will 100% buy all of it.
Oh, thank you. And then you're going to sell them for... No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
No, thank you very much. I definitely will get those up. The Teespring store is in the works, so I can't wait to get all that done. It's been one of those things.
I don't even know where to start to, like, there's just so many comments.
Wow. Well, thank you guys. I mean, we can stay on a little longer for you guys. I mean, I don't mind. We love hanging. So let me do one more here. Do 3 shots, huh? Or, I don't know, should I do Sphinx or 3 shots? What do you think?
3 shots.
3 shots? All right. Here we go. Yeah, definitely some jazz notes in that one, too. Boy,
I'm trying to find the comment that made me laugh. El
wait.
Jefe says, I need Tone Wars bath soap. Can we have bath soap in the
Tone Wars
Teespring
bath
store?
soap. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Oh gosh, you guys, thank you so much for all of the comments tonight. I know I did not have time to get to all of them before our 8:30 deadline. We even went over a little bit, but it has been a really great night.
Yes, it has. Thanks, guys, so much. Really appreciate that. And yeah, we have you know, deadlines for, you know, for reasons. We got a lot of stuff we got to get done tonight afterwards, and yeah, I got some prep to do for tomorrow's video. So, but yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. And thanks again for all the comments and everything.
Yeah, I think this is maybe only the second time that I just could not
Keep up
with all of the comments.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
And whatever we didn't get to this week, join us next week, and we'll be happy to start off and answer your questions then. We'll be, seriously, it means a lot to us. So.
You have to play less so that I can talk more.
I could do that too, you know, but I definitely, I mean, we can, yeah.
No,
you guys,
I'm kidding.
I know, but you guys, whatever you guys want, you know. But again, thanks so much for joining, guys. Really appreciate it. And I'll be doing some more videos this week. I'm getting back in the swing of things again, which I'm happy to do. I've missed doing this. I really have. So, but anyways, like I always say, every day is a gift.
And thanks for spending part of your gift with us. Have a great week, guys. We'll see you back next Sunday night.
God bless you all. And this pack is available right now on the website. So there's a link in the description. Yep, link in the description right at the top. Feel free to get it for yourself and get that awesome Marshall tone. God bless you guys. We'll see you all very soon. Have a great week.